Can I serve God and also vote for leaders into power? What does God say about it? At first glance, this might seem like a harmless question. After all, isn't voting just a way to have a say in how society is run? But when we take a closer look, we find that God already answered this question. Let's go back to the time of the Israelites. In the Torah, God made it clear that He alone was their ruler. But the people wanted a king, just like the nations around them. But what was God's response? He told the prophet Samuel, "They have not rejected you, but they have rejected me, that I should not reign over them." By choosing a human king, the Israelites were rejecting God's direct rule. They thought they were gaining security and strength, but in reality, they were turning away from the system God had put in place. And this isn't just an Old Testament lesson. When the angels questioned God about placing a caliph on the earth, as mentioned in the Quran, Allah rejected their concerns, saying, "I know that which you do not." The lesson is the same. God appoints leadership according to His wisdom and not human choice. But today, the people believe they have the right to elect rulers, to pledge allegiance to presidents, prime ministers, and kings, all while claiming to serve God. Here's the truth. You cannot serve two masters. The leaders of this world demand loyalty, whether through constitutions, national anthems, or military oaths. But God also demands loyalty. But here's something that the world's religious leaders don't want you to know: the true definition of polytheism. Most people think polytheism is only about worshiping idols or praying to multiple gods, but the reality is much deeper. Polytheism also includes obedience, support, and allegiance to a leader or system that isn't God's. Because when you submit to a worldly ruler, follow their laws over God's, and give them your loyalty, you are placing them in God's position. So the question is simple: whose system do you choose? Do you submit to God's rule, or do you pledge allegiance to worldly leaders? The answer determines where your faith lies.